Hi, friends. Welcome. This is Yoga in Our City's virtual studio. I am Sondra, and this is Yoga for the Seasons. So, welcome. Hopefully, you are in a nice, comfortable environment, whether it be indoors or outdoors. Today, we're going to begin on the floor. So settle in, grab yourself some props before you settle in if you don't have them yet. Maybe a block to sit on, or even a stool, a pillow, a blanket, or if you can work your way down to the earth without any support, by all means. You might need a tissue. It is spring season, so there's quite a bit of pollen in the air presently, a lot of that earth element and water element. So again, you might need some tissues or a handkerchief to release any excess moisture that is hanging out in the body. If you have any pre-existing medical conditions, if you're taking medications, if you're currently pregnant or nursing, it is advised for you to discuss with your health practitioner whether or not it is okay for the body and mind to enter into a new physical as well as mental and spiritual practice. So take some time to find that comfort, to find that space. And begin to get into a position where those hips are higher than the knees. We want to support the entire spinal column here, as well as support the lower body. So proper alignment is going to be very beneficial, especially when we're sitting for a period of time. We should be on the ground maybe for about 10 minutes or so. If you need a chair, that is something you can grab and sit in as well. All right, well, welcome. Settle in. Take a moment to let the palms of the hands connect with the sky above, the sun above. We want to bring in that energy into the body and mind. It is the morning, it is the spring season. So with this time of year and day can come about some heaviness, some lethargy. So let's bring in the energy of a bumblebee, that stimulation, that activity with this practice today. We're going to be focusing on our manipura, or our solar plexus chakra, that area right at the navel or directly above. So to begin, I'd like for you to take one of your hands or both of your hands and begin to place it onto your nabhi or your navel. We're going to start with some marma work or some pressure point work here. So begin to go in a circle, in a clockwise circle rotation, focusing on that navel region. And if it's comfortable, begin to close the eyes, bringing attention and awareness into the manipura, into the solar plexus region of the body. Begin to take yourself into this place of digestion, into this place of transformation. With the spring season, it brings us this opportunity to see the growth, the beauty that comes with that growth, and the transformation as we continue through the season. You may have your windows open, or you may be outside, and you may be able to hear the sounds of spring. If not, begin to bring those sounds into your mind's eye, the gentle chirping of birds, the humming and the buzzing of the bees, and bringing that attention and awareness to bees, to the beautiful bumblebee, all different types of bees. Thinking of how they are so active during this spring season. They have clarity and focus as they drive through their mission, through the process of transformation, as they gather all that pollen from the beautiful flowers that have sprung and budded, They take that pollen back to their hive where they work that pollen and transform it into the sweet nectar of honey. And releasing that pressure onto the belly button, bringing the hands back to the thighs so the palms face up. We're going to come into our B mudra or our B seal. This is with our hands where we're bringing our hands into a specific gesture. So for this, we're going to take our pointer finger and curl it into the little nook between the pointer finger and the thumb. Then we're going to take that thumb and we're going to connect it to the middle finger just on the outside or the side of that middle finger pad. And then the pinky and the ring finger are going to stick straight out. You can again bring those palms to the sky if they are not already there. That thumb curls in, or excuse me, that pointer finger curls into the thumb area. And then those thumbs connect with that middle finger, the point, the ring finger and the pinky fingers lay straight out. If the eyes have been reopened, I invite you to close them back up, drawing that navel in towards the spine, growing tall in the crown of your head, and bringing the attention and awareness back to that bee, back to that working bee, a bee that has focus and clarity as it drives through its mission to transform and gather that pollen into sweet honey for our survival, for our digestion, for our strength. As we connect with the qualities of the bee, we connect with those similar qualities within our own selves. As the spring season is a time to nurture any ideas, to bring them to life, and allow them to flourish throughout the remainder of the year. Anytime that you feel you need this focus, this clarity, come into your bee mudra, come into your bee gesture with your hands. This can be done secretly or out in the open if you'd like to share. And just noticing anything that is coming over the mind and body, any qualities or sensations as you hang on to this hand gesture, hanging on to this seal. Taking in those light qualities of that bumblebee, the active, swift actions. Very good. Bring your attention into your breath, noticing the expansion on the inhale of the body and the contraction, the releasing on the exhale within the body. 2 more breaths, noticing. Very good. Releasing the breath, releasing your hand gesture, Brahmara Mudra here. We're going to come into Brahmari breath or our bumblebee breath now. Keeping that theme of the bumblebee, we want to really stimulate that active body, clear mind. Coming into this mudra, we're going to be using a mudra for this breath or a hand gesture for this breath, and this is going to be at your own comfort. So maybe you're just going to take the pointer fingers and just close off the ears. This might be enough for you. If you'd like to bring in a little bit more, we're going to take the last 3 fingers of the hands. So the pinky, the ring finger, and the middle finger, those are going to seal up the eyes, closing off that sense of sight. The pointer fingers will fall onto the third eye to shut down the thought. The thumbs themselves will come and seal off the ears to close off that sense of sound. So before you do close the ears off, just noticing and becoming aware of the instruction here. We're going to inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, we'll exhale through the nose and bring in a vibration, a hum. So bringing that vibrational buzzing of the bumblebee on our exhalation, closing off the eyes if that's comfortable, the mind with the pointer fingers, and the thumbs to close off the ears. Inhale through the nose, exhale with a hum. Feeling the entire body and mind filling with vibration. We'll go for 10 rounds. Inhale through the nose, exhale, sealing everything off, humming on the exhale. Hum. 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 On your final exhalation, bringing those hands back to the thighs, letting the palms fly up to the sky. Maybe coming back in to your Bhamara Mudra, your be seal, or just being still, noticing how those vibrations broke up any stagnation in the body and mind, bringing forth that clarity and that free-flowing energy. Very good. And coming into some movement, we're going to extend both of our legs out in front of us, coming into our staff pose, Dandasana, removing any props from underneath you to extend those legs out in front. Bringing the toes up to the sky and towards the face, engaging the muscles of the lower body. The arms come down to the sides, the hands plant directly onto the earth on the sides of the hips. Relax those shoulders. Draw that belly in here. Pausing and being still as you look forward. Feeling that strength of the lower body supporting you. Feeling that strength of the abdomen supporting the upper body. On the inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, drawing that belly in. Maybe grabbing the toes. Maybe the hands can fall onto the shins or just to the thighs. Keeping a nice flat back here. Leading that chest or that heart forward and only coming to a place where you feel a mild to moderate sensation. Keeping those legs engaged here. On your next inhale, leading the arms back up to the sky, and exhale the arms down, back to the side, Dandasana, back into your staff pose, pausing, noticing, being still once again. We're gonna bend that right knee, Vakrasana. We're gonna take that right foot and bring it over the opposite side of the left leg. So that right foot falls flat onto the earth to the left of the left leg. Draw that right knee in towards the body. On your next exhalation, we're going to twist, looking over the right shoulder. The right arm comes either down to the earth or into the sky behind you. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, take that left arm and come around to the outside of that right bent knee. Draw the belly in. Twist a little further, looking over the right shoulder. And gently releasing, bringing the body back to center, extending and straightening that right leg out to meet the left. Bending the left knee, crossing it over the right leg so it plants, the left foot plants directly onto the earth to the outside of the right leg. Draw that left knee in towards the heart. Relax the shoulders. Keeping that right leg nice and active. And on your next exhale, gently twisting over to the left, either dropping the left arm behind you or extending it up in front of you. Again, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, taking the outside of the right arm and bringing it to the outside of the left leg, drawing the belly in and twisting a little bit deeper, looking over the left shoulder. Breathe. Bringing yourself back to center, releasing the left leg to meet the right, back in Dandasana, back in your staff pose, pausing and being still here for a moment. And then release the arms so they're going to come to the sides of the body, releasing them from the earth. We're going to gently bring that spinal column back ever so slightly. We're going to work our way up into Navasana, or our boat pose. So maybe your feet will come right onto the mat and the knees will fly up to the sky. And this might be it for you. The arms are to the sides of the body here, or the sides of the legs. Relax the shoulders. Draw the belly in. We're going to tighten that nadi, tighten that navel region, that abdominal region. We're going to have nice, strong abs here. If you're feeling a little bit more frisky and you'd like to pick those legs up and off of the mat, this is the time to do so. Maybe a full boat expression with the legs pointing straight, or even the arms extending up and out behind you. So finding your expression of boat today, whatever that might look like, bringing that energy into the navel region. Finding a nice strong abdomen here. Letting that honey heat stoke the fire of the abdomen. We collected our pollen before, buzzing and flying, flapping our wings. We've brought it back to our hive. We've twisted, we've churned it, we've transformed it. And now here we are, relishing in that honey, that heat of that honey, stimulating and stoking that digestive fire. On your exhale, wherever the feet are, bring them back to the earth. And then release the hands and drop the knees to one side. And come up onto all fours. And we're going to start here with our Bitilasana, Madranasana, our cat-cow here. So On your inhale, drop that belly towards the earth, the chin and the eyes come to the sky. Exhale, round the spine, chin to the chest, spine to the sky. And flow at your own pace, your own rhythm. Maybe get a little bit creative and create some different movements at the hips. Maybe some rounding of the spine. Or even shaking it out like a bee. One more final round. And bringing yourself back to center, back to your tabletop, to your Brahmanasana, and pausing and noticing, being still here. Taking a moment. We're going to extend that right foot out, shake off any excess pollen, reach the left arm out, shake any excess pollen off. On the exhale, bring the right knee and the left elbow together at your navel. Inhale, extend it out, maybe shake. In. On the exhale, draw the knee and the elbow together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. A few more rounds. Building that heat, stoking that fire. Inhale, open, pause. Maybe a shake. And release. Bring the right knee back, the left hand back down. When you're ready, extend the left leg out. Shake it out, shake the pollen off. Right arm reaches forward, shake the pollen off. On the exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Flow as you reach on the inhale. Contract, exhale together. Keep it going. Few more rounds. Inhale to open. Shake it if you need to. Exhale, release. Bring the hands and the knees back together. Curl the toes under. Push the hips up to the sky. Adho Mukha. We're going to come into your down dog. Shake it out here. Maybe walk it out. Bounce it out. Do what feels good to you. Get a little loose. Get a little limber. Drop that heart. Draw the belly in. On your next inhale, look forward. Step that right foot in between the hands. Drop that left knee if you need to. Otherwise, bringing a little bit more active pose here. High lunge. Plant the left hand on the inside of the right foot. Extend and reach the right arm up to the sky, twisting up and out. Breathe, pause here. On the exhale, bring the right hand back down to the outside of the right foot. Now bring that right hand on the inside of the right foot and inhale. The left arm comes up to the sky. The left heel falls down to the earth. On your next exhale, bring the left hand back down to meet the right. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Step the right foot back, downward dog, drop the chest. Shake it out if you need to, otherwise be still. Release that heart. And when you're ready, step that left foot in between the hands. Maybe drop that right foot and the right top of the knee. Otherwise, staying more active here. Bringing that right hand on the inside of the left foot. We're going to inhale. The left arm comes up to the sky, twisting up and out. On your next exhale, bring the left hand back down to the mat. And then step the left hand in front of the left foot, or the inside of the left foot. Inhale, reach that right arm up to the sky. Drop that right heel. Twist up and out. On your next exhale, bring the right hand back down to the mat. The right heel comes up and off the ground. Left hand to the outside of the left foot. Step that left foot back, come back into your downward dog. Maybe shake, maybe find stillness. Everybody walk those feet forward, coming into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Draw the belly inward. Release the head. Release the neck. Bend the knees if you need to. And then begin to shake. Shake in your forward fold. Shaking off that last of that pollen. Everybody bend your knees. Inhale, rise into a chair, Utkatasana. Sit back on the exhale. The arms come up to the sky. Any shoulder discomfort, any issues in the upper arm, release the hands down to the side. Pause, be still here, finding that heat once again, finding that strength here in this supportive posture. On your next inhale, straighten the knees. Reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale the hands. Come down to the sides. Pause here in mountain pose. Tadasana. Take a few deep breaths. You need to collect your breath. Close the eyes if it's comfortable. And come back into that vision of a bee. That working, collecting bee out in the beautiful spring where the flowers are in full bloom, waiting to be connected with, waiting for its parts to be collected by that bee, that pollen. And that bee collects that light, effervescent pollen, where it travels back to its hive with efficiency, with clarity, with focus, bringing it back to its home. Where that bee begins to shake off that pollen, begin to tap at your heels down to the earth, releasing that pollen from the low body. And let that shaking and that releasing grow in the body. And let the shaking come up to the hips, to the mid-body, to the arms. Get a little funky, get a little crazy. Shake the pollen off of your entire body. Keep the shaking going, releasing the stagnation, the heaviness associated with the water and earth elements of the spring. Have fun here, bring that energy in. Keep it going, keep it going. Don't stop. Shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it out and stop. Find stillness. And bring the hands back to the navel, to the Nabi center. closing the eyes if it's comfortable, collecting your breath, myself included. Noticing all of those vibrations in the body, beginning to slow down. The heavy breath, finding its lightness, free flow once again. Taking in 3 big deep breaths. Filling the body with air, feeling the body expand on the inhale. And exhale, release, letting everything contract, letting everything go. 2 more big full breaths. Filling the body with air, expanding on the inhale, and contracting, releasing, letting go. One final breath, making any sounds, anything that you need to release this final exhalation, anything you're hanging on to. Very good. Releasing the hands from that nabi, from that navel region. Opening the eyes ever so slightly and bringing a nice wide smile to the face. Letting that smile flow throughout the entire body and mind. Thank you all for joining. This is Yoga in Our City's virtual studio. Take with you this energy of the bee as you continue to flow through your journey and transform all that you bring to your life during the spring season. See you again next week, or maybe in the parks. Take care, everybody. Have a beautiful week.